But he's like, why are you giving big belly energy when you don't have a big belly, right? And I just thought it was so funny because it's so true. Hi guys, so I thought I would do another update. It's not even actually been that long since the last video, which is very good for me, just saying. But anyways, I just thought I'd give you an update of my second appointment with my midwife. So for me, I go to 2 different hospitals. I go to one hospital where I see the midwife, and then I go to another hospital just to do like the baby scans. That's it. So I've had my second midwife appointment now. So yeah, I'll just talk to you through that and how that went, and just some extra like side effects and things that I just kind of forgot to mention. So we had the second midwife appointment. I wasn't as excited to come to this one because I basically read that they don't listen to the baby's heartbeat anymore at these appointments. That's what I keep reading. So I was just like, what, they're just gonna take my blood pressure and my, you know, urine and call it a day. Anyways, I sat down with her, spoke about, just gave her basically updates, what I'm doing with you right now, anything that's happened and so on and so forth. And then she just asked me some questions, everything's been okay and stuff like that. She took my blood pressure and oh, you know what, since being pregnant, I haven't mentioned this, burping. Oh my gosh, burping. Burps just take me by surprise. I'm not even a burping person, but since I got pregnant, my burps just come from nowhere. I felt like one was rising, but it's disappeared now. Yeah, I think that's something that I haven't mentioned, like just the constantly. Anyways, so yeah. And then, yeah, she took my blood pressure, she took my urine. Why do they check your urine? Urine infection, yeah. So yeah, I don't have urine infection up until this date, so that's good. And then they also took my blood. Now, they don't usually take your blood, but I found out my blood type for the first time ever. So I am an A minus. So you're either a plus or you're a minus. I have no idea, I'm just learning all this. And so, because I am a minus and other people are minuses, if their child is a plus, then they will need to take an injection. And so to find out the baby's blood type, they have to take my blood. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was kind of hoping like I'd have no blood taken from me in this appointment, because I hate blood being taken from me. It's painful and it makes me feel weak, and oh, it's just awful. But you know, I want to know my baby's blood type still. So they took that blood from me. I won't get those details. Well, I should get those details soon. I guess it's been about a week now. So I should hopefully get them details soon. And if my baby is a minus like me, fine. If my baby turns out to be a plus, then at certain weeks, I don't remember how far along, certain weeks pregnant, I will have to get like an injection. I can't remember what this injection does. It ensures that for future pregnancies, if I was to bruise or hurt myself in any ways at on my womb, stomach, and our bloods mix, it could be an issue. So bear with me. So the injection is to help prevent any issues if in future pregnancies I do hurt myself and the blood of me and my future babies mix. So it's not really about this pregnancy, it's about future pregnancies, because if you do hurt yourself or injure yourself in any way, your blood could mix with the baby's, and if yours is minus and theirs is plus, could cause some sort of an issue, something like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, it's been a whole week, so yeah, that's what I can remember. So that also happened, and then she was like, and now we'll hear the baby. I was like, hear the baby? What's she on about? Because I already told myself that, you know, they don't do this thing anymore. You know, they don't do this heartbeat thing anymore. But yeah, turns out she meant to hear the baby's heartbeat. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. I was like, I'm just not prepared for this. But you know, it's fine. It's kind of like the same thing. I think they put something on your stomach, kind of like a normal scan, I guess. I don't know what it is. It could be a similar gel. I don't know. And then they put like this round thing, this long thing. I think it's rounded at the end. I didn't really look at it. And they put it on your stomach, and for the first few minutes when she couldn't find it, it felt like an hour, because obviously the baby's very small, so to find the baby's heartbeat, it'll be hard to find the baby's heartbeat instantly. But yeah, those beginning minutes, oh, it felt like forever. But then I finally heard the baby's heartbeat, and oh, I died. Oh my gosh, it was just so nice. It was a nice surprise, but also it was just so nice to hear my baby's heartbeat beating like twice as fast as mine, like going at it for sure. So that was really, really nice. That was a good appointment. And from that appointment, which we can go on to my side effects, is that since coming into my second trimester, I have daily like pelvic issues. So I'm like that 1 in 5 women who experience pelvic pains. Now that wasn't a shock for me, because even I expected it, if I'm honest. Like I was just waiting for it to happen, because I had pelvic pains before I was pregnant for no reason. So now you're gonna give it a reason, 100% I'm gonna get pelvic pains. Like it's not even a thing. So I kind of knew it was gonna happen. So, but it only happens 1 out of 5 pregnancies. So, and I also suffer from back pain, for sure, lower back pain. And I'm just speaking to my midwife about it, and how it aggravates me most when I drive. And my workplace, it takes about an hour to get there and 2 hours to get home, and really you shouldn't be driving for more than 30 minutes at a time. So the day after, I went to the doctors and got a doctor's note to basically give me the freedom to work from home as much as possible. I still feel like I'm at a point where I could drive at least like once a week, but I just kind of need that freedom of choice. Like if I don't feel good today, I'm not coming in today, and that's basically what this note has given me. So that's good. That's a relief, because after driving, I'm in pain for days. I am in pain for days. So it's kind of nice that that's not something I have to deal with, at least for the next 3 months. And then I'll go back to the doctors and have a review and where I'm at, so on and so on. So yeah, there's that. What else other than those pains? I don't know if anyone else is like this or was like this, but you can be sat down for a very long time, which isn't good. But for example, I was doing my hair the other day. So I sat down, you know, probably doing part of my hair for a couple hours, and I felt fine. And then as soon as you stand up, it's like your bladder is just ready to go. And you're like, where did this come from? Like you may feel like you want to pee, but it doesn't feel like you're bursting. And then as soon as you stand up, it's like you are bursting. That's happened on so many occasions, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie, especially like when I'm in bed and I'm sleeping and I feel like I need the toilet. But when I stand up, the desperation is way, way worse. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's a lot. Anyways, my side, so I think I mentioned this in an earlier video that I try to sleep on my side, because when you get to your 3rd trimester, they advise you to sleep on your side, because sleeping on your back is a higher risk of miscarriage. So I'm trying to teach myself to sleep on my side, but sleeping on my side is becoming more and more painful, because it's like I have more weight onto my side. So it really isn't helping. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I am going to do when I get even bigger and when I get into my 3rd trimester. Only God knows, because I'm already in so much pain in my sides. I'm okay now, but when I'm sleeping, it's quite painful. So I don't know what I'm going to be able to do instead. I don't know. I don't have an alternative. You can't exactly sleep on your stomach. So I don't know. Good news, there's been no more rectal bleeding. I haven't seen anything for at least a couple of weeks now, which is very, very positive. God is good all the time. So I definitely think the fibre and the wholemeal and the prune juice has definitely been helping. Oops, just not my camera. Has definitely been helping, so I will continue to put those type of stuff into my body to ensure that I'm not constipated and I have no more bleeding. So that's good. That's good. This is just very, very random. My husband said something to me probably about a month ago now, but I think about it all the time because I think it's so funny. But he's like, why are you giving big belly energy when you don't have a big belly, right? And I just thought it was so funny because it's so true. Like, tomorrow I am 18 weeks right? That's kind of like midway, isn't it? Like 18 to 20 weeks. It's kind of midway. And I don't really have anything to show for it. But it still takes a toll on your body. Like if you saw me, sometimes the way I walk, the way I get out of the car, the way I get in the car, the way I sit down, the way I stand up, you know, just the way I kind of move, I look like I'm carrying some huge stomach, and that's not even the case. My stomach is very small. It's really cute. There's nothing really there, yet I'm giving big belly energy. I don't know. There's nothing I can do. And sometimes it's due to pain. Pain in my back, or pain in my pelvis. It can be all sorts, if I'm honest. But yeah, that was just really funny. But I am giving big belly energy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a big belly, but I am giving big belly energy. And then I think that's it. Oh, one more thing. I cannot believe, so as I said, I'm 18 weeks tomorrow, and since I turned about 17 weeks, I've already been noticing a pattern with baby movements, and I'm just like, this is really early. Like, this is really soon. Like, I feel like this is really soon to be feeling like a pattern. Like, I definitely want to be feeling something, but it seems to be very early to feel a pattern. But anyways, I'm happy, I'm good. And so my pattern is more in the evening, so the baby may move throughout the day, and it is really soft bubbles. Sometimes I may even miss it, I'm not gonna lie, but usually around 7-8 p.m. I'm expecting some sort of, or between 7 and 9 p.m. I'm expecting some sort of movement, anything. And every night, I'd say for the past 5 days, there's been consistent movement in the evening. It's just like, wow, it's actually kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, and it's really, really nice. It's really nice to feel my child moving, because now I feel like I have more to rely on than just the midwife appointments or the scans that happen, you know. It gives me some sort of reassurance that yeah, my baby's there, my baby's moving and stuff like that. That's really cute. I love that. I love that. It's just so nice. Anyways, guys, I'm so tired. I'm surprised I even did this video, but I feel like I'm really up to date with all my videos now. What I do want to do actually as well is I need to start doing some exercises. I did do some exercises and some stretching in my first trimester, and I've let myself go a little bit in the second trimester, but it's really important that I do these stretches because I am in pain, and it will be good for me in general, and they just say you should do it anyways. It's just good for movement, and then as your baby gets bigger, and then birth. So hopefully I can film some exercises. There's certain exercises on the Bounty app. There's also some you can find online as well. So we'll see what I find. Oh, also the midwife gave me a page that leads you to Eventbrite that has like loads of pregnancy classes and stuff like that as well. Some are in person and some are over the computer, so I definitely need to start booking myself into those. It's just about remembering. I always just forget everything, so it's about remembering to book myself in those and see if I can bring you along to some of those as well. That'll be so exciting. So yeah, we'll see what else comes next. Hopefully though, my next video will be what I eat in a day, because like I said, it's like my second trimester. I'm kind of like in the middle of that now, so it'd be good now to do that video, what I eat in a day as a second trimester woman. And I'm just going to show you what I eat in a day, so hopefully that will be my next video. Okay guys, let's talk about babies kicking your stomach or moving inside. I know I spoke about this a little bit, but it's so mad. Yeah, I just wanted to come here and talk about it because I just love it so much. It's like the best feeling in the world. Like, out of all the feelings I've ever had, feeling your unborn child kick inside your stomach is the best feeling in the world for me. Yeah, 100%, 100%. And let's take spirituality out of it, because obviously there's nothing better than Christ. There's nothing better than God. I'm not saying that. Don't try to catch me out, bro. But generally in feelings, like actual feelings, not like emotional feelings, but feelings. Oh my gosh. So for me, it started at 17 weeks, which is pretty early. And the thing is, it's like you don't know whether it's like gas or, you know what I mean? It's very light, and sometimes it does feel like bubbles, as they say, but it's very fair and few and in between. But from 17 weeks it was daily, and it would happen in the evening times around 7-8 p.m. Still does, but at that time that's how I was recognizing it. I was just like, I cannot believe I already have a, like, I've already found like a pattern this early in pregnancy. Like, I know everyone's so different. I think they say from 20 or 24 weeks you should start noticing a pattern, but I started noticing mine from 17 weeks. And then I turned 18 weeks a few days ago, and the day that I turned 18 weeks I felt my baby from like midday all the way to the evening, going at it. And that was the first time my husband actually felt my baby kick, because it's hard to catch, you know what I mean? Like, you'll feel something, you're like, was it that? And you're like, maybe not. And then it'll do it again. I'm like, oh, this was like during the 17th week. I'm like, oh, it was. And then you put your hand there and then it's gone. I'm like, oh my gosh. Or you'll feel something, you'll put your hand there to see if you can feel it again. You'll feel it again, call my husband, he comes, nothing. That's basically what happened like throughout my whole 17th week of pregnancy. So 18th week, the day I turned 18 weeks, he finally was able to feel the baby. And yeah, now I feel them every single day, and it's more than just the evening now. It is the evening as well. Baby did 3 strong kicks today, but it's throughout the day. It's usually now starts around 11-12 o'clock. Baby's too lazy in the morning, I guess. So yeah, and it's just, oh my gosh. And then I was talking to my husband and I was like, okay, what is the best rating from 1 to 3? 1 being the absolute best, even though they're all pretty much amazing. But with rating 1 to being the best, is it seeing your baby on a scan, hearing your baby's heartbeat, or feeling the baby kick kind of thing? Obviously mine and his experience are a bit different. He feels with his hand and I feel in my womb. So for me anyways, it's the first thing that is my absolute favorite, is seeing my baby on the scan, because I don't see my baby other than that, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only visual I get. That's the only visual a mother gets at this stage, you know? Well, during pregnancy really, that's all you get. And I think you only get 3 scans during your pregnancy, I think that's what my sister said. I'm sure she said she only had 3 scans. So yeah, that's my most favorite. That's number 1. Number 2 is feeling the baby kick. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, feeling the baby kick. Ugh, like I said, best feeling ever. I'm just there grinning to myself like an idiot, like. And then the third thing is the heartbeat. Now obviously listening to your baby's heartbeat is really good and everything, but the reason why it's third is because the baby's still quite small. It takes a while before they find the heartbeat, and that to me is just so scary. It's just so scary, and yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. So that's the reason why it is 3. But I don't know if I don't know, like, when my baby gets bigger and maybe they find the heartbeat faster, if it would change, because I just don't know what gets better than actually seeing your child and then feeling them inside you. Like, I think I might have mentioned this on another video, but when I was watching a show called One Born Every Minute, a British show, you know, they say the majority of women go through this 2 or 3 times in their lifetime. And, you know, you think of a full life, that's not a lot. You know what I mean? That is not a lot to say we live, let's say a full life, I'd say is probably 80 plus. I think that's pretty good, to be fair, with the madness that's going in the world. Lucky if you make it to there. Lucky if you make it there. But 3 times isn't, 2 or 3 times isn't that much at all. So it's just like cherishing these moments and a feeling of a child kick inside you. Oh, my mind. It's hard to comprehend. It's hard to comprehend, but it's just, yeah, it's just the greatest feeling. So I just came here tonight, just thought I'd let you know how I'm feeling. Let me see if you can see my stuff. Oh, I need to check on the lasagna. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see the little bump? You see that little, yeah, that's the baby. This bump here, this little bump. 18 weeks, and this is what we're working with. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is what we're working with. Very, very small still, but other than the pain or whatever, I don't care. Like, as I can get fed up and it can get annoying, blah blah blah, but I won't change any of it because I'm pregnant. I'm carrying my child. Like, I don't care about all the pain. I don't care about all the pain I have to go through, and you know, all of that stuff. Bright side is I don't have to go into the office if I don't want to, so that's nice because it adds adds to the pain, so that's nice. But I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. So yeah. Anyways, it's been nice to just sit here and chat. I don't usually do this anymore because my arm, I don't know if it's like a pregnancy thing, but I just, when I have my arm up for a long time, I'm just in a lot of pain. Unless I'm resting it on my head like this, but if I'm just holding it in the air, it's painful. It's painful. So yeah. So anyways, next video should be, what should my next video be? I think I said my next video should be what I eat in a day. Yeah, so I'll probably film that at some point this weekend. I don't know, I'll find a day at some point this weekend to film what I eat in a day. Yeah, I could possibly do tomorrow actually, we'll see. Okay guys, I'll see you soon.